Alrighty, hi everyone, hello beautiful souls, welcome to a new reading. This is a manifesting your soulmate kind of reading, and it just kind of gives you more details, more information on who your soulmate could be and how to attract them in your life, where you can meet them, and how you would know that you're your soulmate. So I have 4 different groups. I have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Now please remember this is a general reading, so not all the messages will apply to you, and there might be one group that you pick that just doesn't correlate to you at all, and that's a-okay. Just make sure that you know you can always check out another group and see if that one works for you or not. So we have, I want to say there's about 8 tarot cards, and then I have 4 oracle cards to help you get information about finding your soulmate. So I'm going to give you guys a second to choose the group. Group 1 is this flower necklace. Group 2 is this crystal necklace with an elephant on it. Group 3 is this necklace I got while I was in Hawaii. It's very beautiful. And group 4 is this little handmade pendant. So I'll give you guys a second, and please remember that my camera only records up to 17 minutes roughly at a time, so there might be a moment where I have to edit and it stops. I'm still continuing the reading, it's just there will be parts where it'll randomly just stop, so please remember that. And then yeah, so please pick one before and we'll continue. Alrighty, group 1, this is your reading. So these are your first 4 tarot cards that I pulled out just so we can start making room. There's enough room for me to do everything. So with this card, this represents who your soulmate could be. Basically, this card kind of embodies who they are. This is what you can do to start attracting, you know, think magnets, vibrations, something that you can start attracting them towards yourself. This is what's holding you back. And then this card represents something surprising or information about them that will shock you when you meet them. So your first card is Temptation. So this card, this is traditionally the Devil card in, you know, traditional tarot, but with this deck I really like doing it for love readings, specifically just because, you know, it's created to be for love readings. It's the Lover's card. So from what I'm getting from this is your soulmate is someone that cannot be controlled. They, you know, they're very independent. They go after what they want. Nothing can stop them. They have a bit of a darkness about them. They could be a little materialistic, and I know for a fact you're going to be very sexually attractive. They're very sexually open. And from what I'm gathering is they're going to help you also through your own darkness. As you can tell in the picture, you know, he's carrying her through this darkness. He knows where he's going, but she doesn't. And this doesn't have to be specifically by gender kind of thing. This can just be like the masculine energy, the feminine energy. And he is guiding her through the darkness. So from gathering, your soulmate is going to help you through your own darkness and through your own issues, and help you go through. For what you can do to start attracting people or attract them is the Ten of Staves. From this, I'm getting a lot of
Coffee?
no thank you. Yes. but you're fine. From this card, what I'm gathering is a lot of creative endeavors, trying new things in a creative fashion or things that help boost your confidence. For some reason, I'm getting like something about social media. I don't know. That's just so random. But trying something new in a creative way that helps express yourself, that'll help boost your confidence. From what's holding you back, I'm gathering, this is the 10 of arrows, or normally considered the 10 of swords, but for this card, since it's a lover's deck, what I'm gathering is what's holding you back or what's stopping you is that you're focusing on the past, or you're still living in the past and you're still remembering the past. You're not moving in the future. And what I'm gathering from this card is that the irony that we're doing a tarot reading is that you want to know everything about the future. You want to know everything that's going to happen, but you can't. You need to let your spirits, guides, God, whatever you believe in, take over, let it happen, because this arrow shot down below where it was nice and clear, which represents your past, because you already know what happened. And then the arrow is shooting off and it's being guided by angel wings into the future. And the future's unknown. There's clouds, there's lightning, it looks stormy. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's okay to not know everything in your future. So I think you need to start living in the present and start letting the future happen, and don't be scared. And this card represents what will shock you, another major arcana. This is, the couple in this card is Cupid and Psyche, and the card is Awakening. So I think with this card, with something that's going to surprise you and you're not expecting, is I think they're literally going to come out when you least expect it. Like when you least expect love, when you least expect a relationship, they're going to come out of the woodworks and just surprise you. And I think, like, you know, some people aren't very open expressing their love, their sexualness. I think they're going to be very open with expressing their love and their sexualness towards you. And I think they might, like, re-spark something in you that you thought you might have lost. And I think with some of you, you know, I would get a feeling like you're like, you know what, I don't think I ever want kids, or I'm good without kids, you know, I like my dog. I think they might shock you, and they might cause you to start wanting kids. They might, yeah, I think they're going to come out of nowhere. You're fine, I'm just waiting until you...
It's not on?
It's on.
No, I mean, when you want. Hit the on button.
Okay. So this is the first part. So far, I'm kind of liking this. Yeah, they're definitely going to shock you. Like, they're literally like, you know, in this card, she was sleeping and he woke her up. I think that's the story that, you know, each card, or the deck has explanations of each card. And with this card, if I remember, Cupid basically wakes her up, and he's like, he was so in love with her, and he was like, basically like, hey, wake up, I want to take you somewhere, let's go. And she's like, what? So yeah, I think he's literally gonna come out of nowhere, like, even while you're sleeping, just like, hey, what's good, just, hey, I think I like you. So yeah, but so far I'm liking this. Let's see what we can do. there. So let's start moving towards how you guys meet and how you know. So how you guys meet is with the Two of Staves. What you'll think about them when you first meet them. How will you know that they're your soulmate? So from what I'm gathering, traveling isn't involved. This is normally the Two of Wands, so normally this would be a globe. So what I'm gathering is you're gonna travel, or he's gonna come towards here. I'm guessing he can be overseas. I'm getting a lot of overseas, like you're gonna have to leave wherever you are with the country, just because technically this would be a river, but I'm kind of taking this like a large body of water of like 2 different continents or even countries. You're gonna have to travel over the water to get to them. And it's something completely different. So how you meet? Yeah, I'm guessing through traveling. You're going, I think, maybe on a trip or something with your creative endeavor will take you. Yeah. And what you think about them is the Ace of Arrows. So that this one, you'll think they move really quickly and sweeping off your feet and, you know, coming out of nowhere. You think they'll move quickly. You think they're full of really good ideas. They're successful. You'll probably think that they have it all together because you'll probably be morally focused. You'll be more focused on the crown because, as you can tell, in the center of the card is a golden crown with the arrow through it. And at first, that's all you're seeing. But in the background, you're seeing, like, I want to say these are waves. I take them as, like, crazy waves. They could be mountains, but right off the bat, I'm taking it as, like, a stormy waves, and there's a storm in the background. So at first, you think they look like they have everything together. They're successful. They're confident. They have exactly what they want. But they got some issues. They have a storm brewing, or they've had past hurt. And it might make you think, because, you know, he guides you through the darkness. And you know, you realize he also has darkness. You know, you're guiding each other through the darkness. And, you know, when you see the storm, you might want to take a step back and you're like, wait a minute, whoa there. You're just kind of like me, where we both have, you know, past issues. Sorry, my cat's crawling up top. But you might be like, oh my god, like we both have the same issues or similar, like you both have pain they need to heal from. And so what I recommend is just communicating. You'll be shocked with that, how much you guys just mend well. You just get along. You're like you're talking. Oh, hi, madam. Okay. I know you're not happy. But yeah, communication will be a major key. You'll be surprised with like how much you guys are just like your values, your ideas, your thoughts just like correlate and just go well together. Yeah. I think you'll be really surprised. And then how you will know, another major arcana, sacrifice. With this couple, from what I remember, is, I think this is Hermes, because I know he's of speed and song, if I'm correct. Excuse me. With this couple, from what I remember, is they were badly in love, and I think she ended up dying, and he had one last song to sing, or the power of singing, and he went down to hell. And who's the one that married Hades. And she's considered like the queen of hell. I can never pronounce her name correctly. I love Greek mythology, but I can never pronounce their names. But he basically sings to the queen of hell until she gives in. She's like, okay, you can take her back. And he sacrifices his last song to save her. And the queen of hell basically says, all right, you can take her back, but you can't look at her until you get to the back to the top. And he was like, okay. So he's guiding her. He has his eyes closed, but he ends up dying to look at her, to tell her how much she's beautiful, because she wasn't feeling confident and she was scared of how she looked. Maybe things changed, and so he sacrificed himself to look at her one last time, to tell her how much he loves her and how beautiful he thinks she is. So from what I'm gathering is how you will know someone's going to make a major sacrifice, or they're going to give up something to make sure that you're happy, or to help you in some way, but there's going to be a major sacrifice just given up. And they're like, you know, you might stop them, be like, hey, don't do that, don't sacrifice yourself, or don't give up whatever you wanted that you've been working towards for me. And they're going to be like, I want to, because I care for you. And I think that's when it'll hit and be like, oh, this could be the one. And then the life lesson, or the overall lesson, or last card, this is just kind of like, it could be a life lesson, it can be more information, is the 5 of Arrows. That's what I'm gathering. So the 5 of Arrows is, you need to learn how to trust each other. You need to learn how to trust the process. Take the time to understand each other and let the relationship flow. Both of you have your own issues. You both have your own darkness. And you need to kind of just like trust each other, let it happen, and remember each other's issues. And that, you know, you both need each other to heal. And that's okay. Yeah, because, you know, she's trying to grab onto him. He's trying to leave. You know, he's trying to guide them. And, you know, I guess he's an angel and he's trusting you to hold his arrows. And then you, being a human, is trusting him to carry you off. So there needs to be give and take kind of relationship. Yeah. Now, for your oracle cards, so some groups 3 to 4, maybe only 2 oracle cards came out. So I will do the romantic tarot cards first. So we have True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And we got the little angels again. A lot of angels in this reading. A lot of angel work. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Like, you're going to have to make the effort to open yourself up, to willing to travel, to trust. It's okay to trust. And I have 3 lovers oracle cards. These are the artwork. So the first one is playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. Give thanks, for the blessings of love soon come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And your last card is Soulmate. Oh my god. This is perfect. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. See? You're already manifesting this. You know what you want. They are coming. You just need to trust the system. Ah, that's beautiful. Alrighty, group 1, that was your reading. Alright, group 1, that was your reading. Alright, group 1, that was your reading. I hope that resonated with you. If it didn't, I recommend picking another group and seeing how it goes. But for right now, this is all I have. I will do a more in-depth soulmate, future husbands reading with a lot more detail, you know, looks, definitely more information where you meet them and stuff like that, but on a Alrighty, hi group 2. So this is your manifesting your soulmate reading. So this first card represents your soulmate in general. This is how you can be more open, or how to attract them more. Just like think like magnets, think like what you can do to start like bringing them towards your life, what you need to work on, or how to be more open. And then this is something about them that is just shocking, that you would never expect about your soulmate. So the first card is 5 of Coins. So what I'm gathering right now with your soulmate is they're moving on towards good things. You know, they have been dealing with a lot of things lately, and I think when you meet them, they have now just been moving on to good things. So when you like start to get to know them more, yeah, I think when you first meet your soulmate, they'll be moving on from, you know, a tough time, moving on to good things. They want a better life, they want better things. I also think when you first meet them, they will definitely have a wall up that you're going to have to help break down, because what I'm gathering is they have been burned before. And, you know, they might be a little hesitant. And I think you might need to give off some love and warmth and be like, hey, it's okay to love again. What you need to do... Yep. You definitely need to start... reading love. You need to start accepting that love heals others, and accepting yourself and your own light and your own goodness in your heart. And you know how like good people attract good things, or like when you're super confident, that's when you start attracting people towards yourself. It's because you're radiating light, you're radiating goodness, and people are attracted to that. So I think you really need to start learning self-love, practicing self-love, and really just like helping others and just loving others will help attract that towards them. They'll be like a little moth to a flame kind of thing. They'll see your warmth and be like, ooh, maybe I need that. What do you need not to do, and what you need to let go? So the 5 of Cups. This card I'm taking as, I'm guessing some things lately have not been working out, and you're so focused on those things not working out, but there's a couple of things or a couple opportunities that are still open to you. Like, and I think you're missing them. Like, you're so focused on the negatives that you're not turning around, seeing what's there, and who is there. You're just so focused on the negatives, maybe exes, past relationships, things going wrong in your life currently, that you're just so focused on that you're not seeing them. I'm kind of getting this feeling like you already know them. Yeah, I'm getting this feeling you already know them, but you're so focused on the negatives that you're not looking at them. Yeah. And what will shock you? Balance. Yeah. Yep. They are like your complete opposite. Your yin to your yang, yang to your yin. They could be very opposite from you. What I'm gathering is that you have an ideal type or a specific type that you like to go after, and you're only looking for that specific type, and you're completely missing them. Yeah, you're just completely missing them because you're so focused on finding that specific type. You're like, well, I want a man or a person that does da-da-da. and I wanted them to have all these things, when really they're like the complete opposite of what you actually want, but they're what you need. Speed it up, William. Yeah, so I think because you're so focused on what you want, and like you've been going after all these people that are specifically to that type, and it's not working out well, you're completely missing who they are. Yeah, I think this is a person you already have in your life, and you're just completely just like whoosh right past you. You're not even thinking about them, but they might be good for you. Yeah. Do that. Alright, let's see what I'm gathering. So, how you meet. Innocence. What you think about them. And how you will know. So what I'm gathering is when you meet them, for some reason I'm thinking a work meeting, a work party, a work event. Something at work, a new project, and then you meet each other. Something starting anew, and then you help each other. Like, you know, say you're starting a new job, you're starting a new project at work, and, you know, you get onto the project kind of thing, and you show up and you're lost, you don't know what's happening, things are on fire, it's just a complete mayhem. You look over and you see this guy who's just kind of like chilling in the fire, like, you know that meme of the dog that's like sitting in the house full of fire, that's like, this is okay. He's just, you know, he's there, he can't see, he's injured, but, you know, he's still going off, you know, he's still trying to, you know, make the project work, and you help each other. It's just purely innocent. So, like, when you first, this could be when you guys first met, because I'm getting this feeling like you guys know each other already, but if it's someone completely new, when you first met, or when you're going to first meet, you know, it was purely innocent, nothing romantic happening, and you're like, I guess we'll help each other in this situation, and we'll get out of this together, and, you know, you guys just help each other out of the fire. And what you think about them is you think that they're abundant, they are independent, they have their own thing going. This is considered like the King of Pentacles, but this is the King of Coins, and this is Zeus. He is, you know, the head honcho, a god, and he's got it going. He knows what he wants. He knows he can create his own abundance. He's creating his own things, creating his own wealth. Yeah, and he thinks just really hard, and he's very logical with that. He thinks. Yeah. And then how you know, this is the King of Wands. So what I'm gathering, how you'll know is, let's see, you guys basically become a dream team. You both start bringing ideas to the table. The sparks are flying, and, you know, you did not expect him to help you, but he wants to help you create your own abundance. He wants you to help you just achieve what you want and achieve what you lost, and he's just there ready to help you. And, you know, there's a lot of balance. He wants to make sure everything's okay. Like, he's great at balancing. Like, you know, you might be struggling, and, you know, he has his own issues going on. He's trying to guide himself through his own thing, but he will take the time to help you what you need to do. And, you know, he's just like the king of balancing. balance. Oh my god. Yep. He is something that you're just not expecting at all. Yes. And the last card is something like a life lesson, or just a general information. We got the Princess of Cups. I think it's more like taking a chance. This is a thing of like taking chances. You know, he was coming out of definitely some woodworks into something greater. You know, you weren't expecting him at all, a complete opposite of who you are. And you're like, you know, you're expecting someone specifically, or an embodiment of someone, when really there's something completely different. But you need to give him a chance. You just need to let that person have a chance. Gentleness goes a long way. Helping each other, giving each other a shot goes a long way. Bonding, giving, yeah, just giving really someone a chance. You need to give someone a chance. You need to give someone a chance. So let's move on to your oracle cards. So your first oracle card is trust. The situation is calling you to have some faith. You need to trust. You need to trust it. Just trust me. Trust me. Come on. Engagement. Your love life is ascending into a higher level of commitment. And then you have 3 Lovers oracle cards. They're shaped. You have a lot of white birds in your reading. Yeah, a lot of white. Okay. So your first one is new beginning, a new adventure. Wait, embrace it, and live your dreams passionately. Trust. Oh, I'm so excited for you, group 2. Oh, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, when you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And this one, you may not always understand. Sorry, let me show you the front. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there are always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. You can't stop it. This is something out of your control. It's meant to be. Oh, I'm so excited for group 2. Okay, alrighty. This is your reading, you guys. I hope this helped. I will be doing a more in-depth reading soon. I don't know when, doing a very detailed, highly detailed, because I want to get like every information. Getting all that takes a lot of energy and some time. And so hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. Hopefully the next week or so. If you do want a more in-depth reading on your soulmate, please like down below, and just so I know that you guys actually want that kind of video. I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, I recommend checking out another group, and if not, I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye. Alrighty, hi group 3. If you chose this necklace, this is your reading. So I'm going to start off with 4 cards and then I'll add more. But this card represents your soulmate. This is what you can do to start attracting them. Think magnetic waves, just so like what you can do to start bringing them closer. What you need to work on or what you need to let go. And then something about them that will shock you. So this first one is 7 of Cups. So first, right off the bat, your soulmate is definitely a dreamer. They got lots of choices. Okay, don't hate me. And this can, like, wait till the end and see how it goes. But from what I'm gathering, they are a little bit of a player. You know, they're used to having a lot of people as an option. Used to having a lot of people as an option, and I think they're just used to that kind of lifestyle. I think, yeah. So hear me out. So they could have a past of being a player, or even a past of cheating, just because they're so used to having everything. But wait till the end. So how you can start attracting them. And don't get me wrong, for this part, like, you know, they're very much intelligent, very much a dreamer. They know what they want. They definitely have goals. So that could be a good person. You know, a person actually has goals. They know what they want to accomplish. Okay, hear me out to the end, okay? So what you can do to start attracting them, we have the 5 of coins. So I'm kind of taking this as focus on yourself. Don't focus on anyone else. Just focus on the present, what you're doing. You know, give back to others, help others. You know, it's kind of like just chill. You're just doing whatever you want to do, and, you know, it could be a lot of, I'm gathering from you, group 3, that you just want to help people. You know, there's some issues around you, and you want to help solve those issues. That's what I'm gathering. So it's kind of like focusing on yourself. Yeah, exactly. So with this card, 3 of coins, you need to focus on your career, your abundance, your spirituality. You just need to focus on yourself, because, you know, she's looking down at the ground and, you know, searching for something when she's completely ignoring this tower that she created in the background. And I think this is you. You need to stop focusing on love. I know, irony, this is a love reading. You need to stop focusing on love. Start focusing on what you've created and what you want to create. Because, you know, love comes when you least expect it, and especially when you're focusing on yourself, it just kind of comes. So start focusing on helping others, creating your own abundance, creating what you want in your dreams, and just start focusing on it. Don't focus on what's down here. Focus what's right here. 9 of coins. So this is something that you're not expecting from them, or what you don't expect about them. So 9 of coins is, you know, this person has created a bunch of abundance. They've created wealth, lots of money, and, you know, they got things going for them. They have everything they want. They dream it. It comes true. But they have no one to share it with. And I think they're starting to realize that. So that's why I'm like, okay. They used to be a player. They used to have a lot of options. They got tired of being a player because they have all these goals, ambitions, things they want, all these things they want, but no one to share it with. They've created wealth. They've created abundance, and they have dreams of bigger things, but they have no one to share it with. Yeah, they have no one to share with, and they secretly want a family. Oof. Okay, what am I gathering? Okay. Now, this can't be for all of you, but for some reason I'm getting a lot of, they're well known. Yeah. I'm getting like a lot of, like, they're just well known in their field. May it be, you know, well known in the technology field, well known in the arts, you know, could be well known around the world. And why am I getting that? Yeah, I'm getting that. They could be well known, just extremely well known. And you know how there's some celebrities like, Who's a good example? I'm only thinking of men right now, so if you're not attracted to men, I'm sorry, but think of that kind of S thing. You know how, like, Chris Evans, you know, no, okay. Alrighty, we have now been, the guy is now here, okay. I guess you're here to stay. You know, like Chris Evans, where, you know, he's got a lot of things going for him. He's got money, he's got his own thing, and he has no one to share it with. And in some interviews, he's like, you know, I really just want wife and kids. And he's like, I can't wait to become a dad. That's what I'm gathering from this person, is they embody that exact same thing. They have a lot of things going for them. They have a lot of wealth. They have a lot of abundance surrounding them, a lot of good things. But they're missing that little nugget, and that could be like a family. Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Oh, I like this. I'm gonna need you to move, ma'am. Ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, you still gotta move. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering for them. Oof, it's a lot. All right, where you meet them. Okay. No, let me put the other cards down first before I get to that. Okay, so where you meet them, what you think of them, and how you will know. Ooh, okay, alright, let me start off. Okay, 4 of coins. I think you meet them, I'm guessing, at some kind. Okay, you meet them when you're most stable in your life. You know, you've been trying to create your own abundance. You've been focusing on yourself, focusing on your career, focusing on what you want, your dreams. You are now living it up in your abundance. You have created all these beautiful things. So you are now stable in your life. And what I'm gathering, you meet them in like some kind of professional setting, like a work setting, or a work event, a party, because you know you got your crown on, you're all dressed up, you're just laying there, and then he sees you from across the room and he's like, ooh, wait, hi, yeah. I'm getting a lot of like, yeah, professional setting, some kind of like work event, work party, something where you gotta dress up high for. What you think about them. Pluto, or known as Hades, and I can never pronounce her name correctly, and I love their story. So basically, this is Hades and his wife, the Queen of Hell, Persephone. I cannot pronounce her name, but I am so sorry. But the daughter of Demetrius, I think. Demeter? I think that's how you pronounce her mom's name. But everyone knows the story, you know. Hades saw her, took her down to the underworld. She ate berries, and so now she has to live there 6 months of the year, and then the other 6 months she's above, which is supposed to represent fall and winter, spring and summer. So when she comes back, it's spring and summer. So from what people don't know, their relationship is actually very sweet. Like, he actually takes good care of her. He sees her as an equal. And the thing is, she's not stupid. She was not stupid. And I'm from people know, like when people analyze the mythology, she knew about the berries. Her mother was constantly, you know, worrywart, tried to put fear in her of everything, try to hold her down, be like, no, don't go anywhere, you're mine, kind of thing, like you're my daughter, you know, very mama bird. And probably like was trying to scare her, like, if you ever go down the underworld, if you eat berries, you'll be stuck there, kind of thing. Like, you know how like when kids are like, or when you're younger, parents are like, if you eat that, you'll lose your hair, kind of thing, just to scare you from not eating that one thing. I think that's what her mom did. So I think she knew what she was doing. And, you know, he actually treats her very well. He sees her as an equal. She's now the queen of the underworld. She's got things going for her. So what I'm gathering is we got crowns, people. You meet them and you think that they're alone or they're lonely because, you know, Hades, no one, you know, the gods live it up in Olympus and Hades is all down below in hell. And, you know, you might see him as, like, you know, this lone king. You know, he has a lot of things going for him. He has everything he wants. Everything he wants and could possibly imagine. But he's alone. Yep. Yep. But he will treat you as an equal. He will help you with your journey and your abundance. And how you will know? Ooh. Fertility. So this is Caesar and Cleopatra. Everyone knows their story. Basically, he will support you and help contribute to your abundance. He will help you achieve your dreams. He has decided the minute he saw you, he needs to get his act together. He needs to learn how to settle down. He needs to realize, oh, if I actually want this, if I actually want this kind of life, I need to prove to her that I can do it. I can prove to them. Sorry, I keep saying he and her, and I don't mean like an actual like gender. If you are attracted to the opposite sex, more masculine, feminine energy that I'm gathering. So sorry if I keep saying he and her. It's just automatic response, especially with these cards, because it's a man and a woman in the cards. So I do apologize. But they are going to be like, I need to get my life together. I need to get everything together. I need to stop being a player. I need to stop playing around. All these people aren't worth my time. She knows what... I need to stop playing around. She knows what she wants. She has created some things for her, and I want to help her. I want to help create everything with her. And I think you'll know just from him helping you, wanting to help you, and you know what? Making you also want to have kids. Making you want to all settle down, because you've also been going around doing your own thing, focusing on your own thing, doing your own career. You've probably been like, you know what, I don't need to settle down. But then with each other, you both decide you want each other to be part of the family. Ooh, I love this. Okay, final card. This could be like an overall lesson. This can just be like a nice tying up card. And we have Two of Cups. We have Two of Cups. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Basically, these two people, they are just so focused on each other that they don't care what's happening. There is lightning in the background. They don't care. He knocked over his cup, but that water is flowing through the entire area. So your guys' both abundance will live on for generations and help others. And I think in this picture she's pregnant. Oh. There's going to be a beautiful balance between the two of you. And it's just going to be so uplifting. And all I'm getting is family. Lots of family. Oh, I love this. Okay, alrighty. Okay, let's move on to your oracle cards. Group 3. Your first oracle card is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I think, you know, from this picture, there's definitely a man. He's like, let me show you that I care. And he's like holding her like, let me express my love. Let me show you that I want this. Okay. And these are your 3 lover heart-shaped cards, oracle cards. First card is, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and the relationship will magically transform. You can't judge him on his past and everything. He may have been a player, he may have had, you know, a lot of people after him, but you can't judge him for it, or them. You can't judge them for it. You can't criticize each other. Next, this one. The past is now behind you. Release it. Let it happen. Don't focus on it. I know it sucks, but don't let it happen. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And this is your last card. When it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for all the group now. Like, ooh, I'm liking this. Well, I hope group 3 that helped. I will be doing a more in-depth reading real soon. I've been telling other groups I really want to do a really in-depth soulmate or love reading, but that takes a lot of energy and a lot of time. So when I have that time and energy, and really just like, because I want to go all out. So hopefully if you guys do want that, please make sure to like below so I know you guys actually want that. Otherwise I might do something completely different. But yeah, I hope this guys helped, and I hope this comes true. I'm loving this. I hope this path happens. So if it didn't correlate with you or it just didn't speak to you, choose another group. I recommend that, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, hi group 3. If you chose this little handmade pendant, this is your reading. So this card represents your soulmate. This card represents what you need to start doing to attract them or start bringing them into your life. This is what you need to let go, what you need to change, how to be more open. And then this card represents something about them that you're not expecting at all. So the first card is we have 7 of arrows. Right off the bat, I'm getting military. Or spy work. Something. Spies. Military. Because, you know, the other person is bed. They're sneaking out. They have their arrows. Yeah, I'm getting spy or military. And they're just very sharp. They're very confident in what they do. There's not a lot of energy I'm getting from this card. Maybe that's why, because it's a spy or a military. They're very closed off. They don't express, they don't like let everyone know what's happening. Because I'm like really struggling with this card. Like, I'm not getting a lot. And maybe it's because it's a military card or a spy card. Just because, you know, I'm not going to show you everything at once. You got to slowly get in there. Okay, alrighty. I'll bite. Let's see. How to attract the Prince of Wands. So what I can tell immediately off the bat, you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of dreams. You're looking for the horizon. You want something better in your life. I'm getting traveling. I'm guessing you want to travel? I'm guessing just like for vacation reasons, personal reasons. You just want to see the world. You just want to see a lot. You want to see everything life has to give you. And you're just passionate about it, and you're just fast moving, and you're just like, let's go see everything. So I want you to do that. Yeah, actually embody that. You know, travel. Take the, well, you know, right now we can't travel because it's coronavirus. But start planning to see the world. Start planning to leave your hometown. Start planning to like try new things. Be passionate about your dreams. What you need to focus on or how to be more open is 6 of Cups. Normally this means a past. This is a past cards or children card. So I'm guessing someone from your past, or you met as children and you don't remember them. This also can mean letting go of your past and only and moving past the hurt and taking the good from your past as lessons for the future. So anything good you've learned in your past, use it for your future and use it to move on from your hurt. This could be, someone you met as a child but you just don't remember. Or someone from your past. That will help you get past your hurt. You need to let go of your past hurt. Someone did you dirty. You need to let it go. Yeah. So something about them you're not expecting. Okay. So we get the Princess of Staves. So we got the Prince and the Princess. Prince and the Princess. Oh, this is perfect. This is meant to be. This is coming full circle. This is meant to be. This, oof. Okay. Well, you're not expecting. They're very excited. They're very passionate. They're very fast moving. They want to do a lot of things. They want to accomplish a lot of things. I take this as, they're rushing off to do a bunch of things. Like, she looks like she's ready to go off to war, but she's not fully dressed in armor. She's not protecting her horse, and she's just rushing. From what I'm gathering from this person is, I think they might be younger than you. They're very passionate. They have a lot of energy. They have a lot of drive, but they're not that experienced. Yeah, they're very passionate, but they don't have a lot of experience. But they make up for that experience with passion, and they're willing to learn and willing to try new things. Hello, cat. Welcome back. No. Alright, the cat has been dealt with. Alright. Yeah, so I feel like, they could be younger than you, or they have a very young spirit, and they're not that experienced, but they definitely make up for it in passion. Oh, cat, why are you bothering things? Oh. We love animals, don't we? So let's move on. So this is how you'll meet. This is what you'll think about them when you first meet. And how you will know. So when you first meet, we have the Five of Staves. So I'm getting there'll be some kind of fight, argument. Like, maybe or a misunderstanding. Like you travel somewhere and you're lost and you get into a fight with somebody and there's like a misunderstanding. And you're like, what is happening? Whoa there, okay. And he could step in, or they could step in and be like, hey, we don't need to fight. Like, let's just talk about it. Let's clear it up. There's some kind of disagreement, and someone steps in. For some reason, I'm getting like you're visiting a new area. Like, when you travel and you're lost or you're confused. And there could be like a cultural misunderstanding. And it could be an argument. They could step in and help out. I think you go somewhere completely different. You travel somewhere completely new. Okay. And what you think about them is the Three of Cups. So what I'm gathering is they're like the life of the party. They're the life of the party. They got a lot of energy, a lot of passion. They're the life of the party. They like to help people. They're very positive, very social, upbeat. They like going out. They like going to parties. but they also like to watch other people, because maybe that's what they were made to do. They're known for watching other people. So they're socializing. They like to have fun, but they're always watching things, watching the area, watching how things are going. That's probably why they were able to step in. They're like constantly watching their surroundings. And then how you know, when you finally have moved on from your ex, that's what I'm gathering from this card. That's like the message I'm getting, is when you've pardon me, because from what I'm gathering, this card, you're trying new things, you're trying to move on from something. And so I think when you finally let go of your past and finally let go of past hurt, and this could be like moving on from an ex, or just you finally have moved on from past hurt and past issues, and you're ready for something new. When you figure out with yourself that you are ready for something new and something better, that is when you know that they are the one. When they help you get past your past hurt, when they help you get over that hurt and everything, that's when you know that you're ready to move on, and they could be that one. And the last card is the 10 of Cups. Lots of cups action, a lot of fire, a lot of water, and a lot of fire. 10 of Cups. It's wishes are coming true. You'll get closure. Everything will just happen, fruition. Just everything will come. Right? This is the wish card, and just everything will come together beautifully. Past hurt will be gone. You're ready to move on. Someone new. Someone who perfectly matches you. I love this. This is perfect. All right. So for your guys' group, actually 3 romantic oracle cards came out instead of 2. This one was actually pretty jumpy. So your first card is let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. Retreat. Lots of traveling. Lots of leaving. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe you leave for like a trip to get away and help heal from your pain, like like a little spiritual retreat, and they step in and help you over a disagreement or something. Yes. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You can't keep living in the past. Something better will happen. And then for your Lover's Heart Oracle, these are your 3 cards. So we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Wow. This one. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And this last one. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And isn't this the ocean? You're in the ocean in this one too. So this is a message from them. Like, it's gonna be okay. You need to forgive the past, and it's gonna be okay. And they will love you and they will take care of you. Oh, I'm getting chills. Oh, I love this group 4. Okay. All right, group 4, that was your reading. I hope this helped and you found at least some information about manifesting your future soulmate and everything. I will be doing a more in-depth reading hopefully soon, where I'll definitely get more information, how they look, more information where you can find them and stuff like that. Just another new general reading for hopefully that information. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. It does take a lot of energy and a lot of time. So if you want to see that, make sure to give a like button just so I know that you guys actually want to see that and you're actually liking the content, just to, some feedback of how I'm doing. But I hope this helped. If it did not resonate with you, I recommend picking another group and see how that goes. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.